let this play.
Yes.
Just let it play out.
People are going to give us money for this.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is it. I don't know if anybody else is enjoying this like different song every morning. Maybe we should do that for the Sharathon music next time. It's like every Sharathon spot has a different. Yeah. Oh, you just wait till tomorrow morning.
I feel like I just got some major like alarm clock replacement music this week. The Tuesday music was really good.
Yeah.
I could totally.
This would be a good thing to wake up to.
Right?
Good morning. Good morning.
Ready to get out of bed. Yeah.
Welcome to day 3 of our fake Sharathon hour. This is a little bonus hour. I'm Kyle Heimann here with Andrea Serrani, bringing back the morning show. Also joining us in studio is Miriam Schmitz.
Good morning.
And we've got Cindy's going to be manning the text line. Cindy Black, our CEO. And we were going to save him for tomorrow, but since it's his feast day, Pat Padley is getting the live stream set up over on Facebook and YouTube if you'd rather be watching on video. And then he's going to pop in here and hang out too. Right before we came on here, I was downloading an image that is going to be our prize for Tribond. It's horrible.
That's our favorite kind of Tribond prize.
Yeah.
So if you're a longtime Tribond player, it's going to be right up your alley.
We've got a new texting system, so I've got to get this image over to Cindy to give out as a prize.
Yep.
But why don't we just go ahead and kick off with the Tribond? Send in your answers. First of all, I realized I didn't ever give the answers to Tuesday's Tribond. And this might help you, like if you're like, what's Tribond? I don't get it. He said 3 things have one thing in common. That doesn't make sense to me. So Tuesday's was ceramic travel shot. I gave some hints that I came up with this while drinking my coffee because it had a ceramic mug. You could also have a travel mug, and you could have a mug shot. That was the flip-flop there. Mm-hmm. Then yesterday's Tribond was fingers, hearts. You found this one. I assume the answer is that they're crossed.
Yes.
Or they can be crossed.
Yes.
My mom was having a hard time with it. She's like, I can't get it. I was like, I said eyes. Yeah, broken, I think, also works.
Oh, see, I used to just say, oh, yeah, that works. You win, too.
Yeah.
I was saying close.
Today's Tribond, 3 things that have one thing in common. Pirates, snakes, bishop. It's maybe appropriate that we do this one today. Send in your answer, 260-436-9598. I'm not really expecting anybody to send in the answer right now because it doesn't seem like anybody answers Tribond at 7:03.
Well, and the thing is if you're a better person than me, maybe your phone just isn't around you first when you wake up.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you keep it in the other room like all the advice says, or maybe you just, left it on the counter while you were getting everything ready and you're not just like constantly scrolling through something like me.
Another thing that you could text in is where you're listening. Are you listening on the radio? Are you live streaming through a smart speaker or the app on your phone? Where in the world are you? Are you listening in Fort Wayne, South Bend, somewhere in between, like Warsaw? Are you maybe live streaming from somewhere else in the world? Let us know. 260-436-9598. It also just lets us know that people are listening. Like, okay, it's a good thing that we started at 7 and not 7:30. It seems like the activity, it really picks up around 7:30.
Yeah.
So if you're listening at 7:04, give us a shout. 260-436-9598. We've been doing some incentives for people that donate during this hour, the special people, because you're special because you also get the regular benefits from whatever hour you want to donate to.
Yes.
So like help your parish meet their goal. If it's the Tipman hour, your money's doubled. But also you get an extra benefit. And not just making Andrea and I happy.
Although we do
good.
appreciate it.
Yes. But also, we've been giving away some books. We still have some books to give away. So if you would like that, any donation, $20 or more, we'll be getting books. And I can explain what those are here in a minute. But also, we're doing Double Shirt Day. So for $150, you get a shirt that says Share the Good. But we also have leftover shirts from past Sharathons. And so if you donate $150 during this hour, you can apply it to any other hour, but you will also get not only this shirt, but your pick of a past Sharathon shirt. So 2 shirts, double shirt. That's why we call it double shirt, because there's 2 shirts.
Yes.
I get it.
And a book. So we've got the St. Joseph book that Ave Maria Press has given us. We still have some of those to give away for anybody that donates $20 or more. And we have some OSV books. So the next person to donate $20 or more is going to get, unless Cindy can correct me if we've given away the 3rd copy of The Big Hustle, the Jim Wahlberg story. I only have 2 on here, and I think we've a 3rd one to give away. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so the next person to donate gets The Big Hustle, the Jim Wahlberg story, and the St. Joseph book.
Mm-hmm.
And if you donate $150 or more, you get both of those books and 2 shirts.
The best shirt.
And you can apply it
A
to
second
whatever
shirt.
hour you want to do. So if you want to do the 10-minute hour and double your money,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like a $300 donation, and you get two shirts.
Yes.
It's like you didn't even donate money at all because
Basically, it's
because
canceling out.
yeah, because somebody else donated that same amount. So it's like you didn't even your money. Yeah,
That is
It's an
one way of
extravaganza.
looking
it's
at
an
it.
extravaganza.
Yes.
That's what we should call it. This isn't the fake Sharathon hour. This isn't the bonus Sharathon hour. This is the Sharathon extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Yes. So yesterday, this made me think of it because you were telling people to tell us where they're listening from.
Yeah.
And I realized yesterday, after we were finished, my dad had been listening. And the reason I knew that is because he sent me jokes.
Oh, good.
But I didn't see them until now. Well, until after we left. So
Okay.
I'll share one of them.
Okay.
Yesterday we had the first 3 people were
Well, oh, yes. Plymouth. People in Plymouth are listening.
How about we share the joke after the first donation?
Oh, good idea.
Send
Okay.
in a donation,
Get
any
your
amount.
phones out.
If you send a donation for $5, we'll tell you the joke. You won't get the books, you won't get the T-shirt, but that'll kind of break the seal, and then we can get into a joke from. Is your father?
My dad. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hey, why I've got the 2 of you here?
Yes.
Cindy left. That's fine. I didn't want to ask her this question because Andrea, you have worked here at Redeemer Radio the longest.
Yeah. Almost 8 years.
Miriam, you have been involved with Redeemer Radio the longest of anybody on staff.
Mm-hmm.
What would either of you say as to what you've seen as the evolution of Redeemer Radio, improvements, things you've been excited about that's happened over the past years, the growth, the expansion?
So I started as a volunteer, I think it was in 2007 or 2008. And at that time, we were in a tiny studio on Illinois Road. We used to say that it was so small you had to go outside to change your mind. And at the time, I think we were excited to have more local coverage. So at the time, that meant community calendar announcements, and then that kind of morphed into community calendar with culture of life spots that we were airing. And then we started outgrowing that space and we moved to our current location. But I remember one of the biggest things back in those times that we were really excited about was launching our own local morning show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right around the time that I got pregnant with my 4th baby. So I had to kind of step back for a little bit. But it was really neat to see and watch Redeemer Radio grow the morning show. And obviously we're grateful that Kyle and Andrea are here and still here. And then over the years, as the culture changed and the needs of the church changed, the second big expansion that I've noticed is our expansion into the podcasting space and launching Spoke Street. So I kind of feel like a proud aunt when I think back about Redeemer Radio and all it's been through and all it continues to do and want to do. So yeah, it's been neat to see Redeemer Radio change with the times and continue to have the support of the community throughout.
Andrea, what have you seen?
Well, definitely that.
It's exciting.
Something that excites me is the entire community around Redeemer Radio just really being constantly enthusiastic about the work that we're doing and really wanting to do it well, really being on board when we, as an internal institution, are praying and letting the Holy Spirit guide us and thinking about new ways and bigger ways to bring Jesus to people, right? That's what it sort of boils down to in the end. And the whole community around Redeemer Radio rallying behind that and saying, yeah, that's what we're in this for. Like, we care about this for the same reasons you do. And if you guys say that that is the way to bring people along, then we're here for it. Yeah. And it's been really great to see that happen and to see it grow, to see new people coming on board and all of that. It's just great to, people talk about Sharathon as like a family reunion. That's like been the cliche for so long. Right. And it's true. And even with, we've been talking about like online donations are like growing and growing and growing, and less phone calls are coming in. So even with less volunteers, actually being on the premises, the support that we get, also just grows and grows. And that is really, it inspires us for our work. But it also, what it boils down to is all of that support in all of the different ways, definitely monetary, can't get around it. That's what we need. Mm-hmm. But also the prayers and the sharing, share the good that we've been talking about. All of those things are so important to helping us fulfill the mission, which is just helping people know Jesus. So if you want to be part of that community, maybe you've never donated before. Yeah. Let us do some of the evangelization work for you. Well, and send in a donation.
I was actually thinking about that.
260-436-9598.
Yeah, and if you just want to tell us how much you want to donate, we'll take care of things later. You're busy this morning getting ready, and but if you text us, then we'll know like if you are the next one in line for the book and double shirt stuff. So text 260-436-9598 with your Tribon answer, where you're listening, with your donation. And I was thinking, like, if you have not donated to Redeemer Radio before, that's fine. Redeemer Radio is free. You do not have to pay anything to listen to Redeemer Radio. You don't have to pay anything to listen to any of our podcasts. They are all free, but they are not free to make. It is not free to run a radio station. Mm-hmm. It is not free to have FM towers, and it's not free to create content. That costs money. And the reason that it's free for you is because somebody else has donated, somebody else has supported, somebody else is paying for that. And so if you have been listening to Redeemer Radio, you've benefited from it, you see the value in it, but you have not donated, maybe this is your opportunity to say, yeah, I have been receiving this for free, and I would like to give back and kind of pay it forward so that other people can continue to listen to Redeemer Radio free, so other people can enjoy these podcasts. And not just, this is the big thing that I am excited about, is we're not in maintenance mode. It's not just like continue what we've been doing, but it's how do we grow? How do we expand? And not just for not just like to be able to pat ourselves on the back and say, hey, look, we're growing. We're reaching more people for the sake of reaching more people. Like it's like some kind of numbers game. But in a way, it is a numbers game. That the more people that we can reach, the more people that we can share the love of God with, the more we're doing the will of God. Like that is what he wants us all to do. And we all do that in different ways. But that is really the most important thing that we can be doing is sharing with others how much God loves them and sharing the truth with them and doing it with charity. And so all of the people that support Redeemer Radio through prayers, through volunteer hours, through financial contributions, like that is what enables us to be able to continue to do this mission and to continue to innovate, to try new things, and to reach more and more people. I think the last time we did the Lenten campaign, 90% of the people that we were reaching were outside of Indiana. Mm-hmm. And to be able to expand the reach to this new audience, one, that's just great for evangelization. But two, it's going to help us also financially down the road. I think that we can continue to bring more people in that want to support the mission as we continue to grow and help more people. I know, like, just working with podcasters, which has been a lot of my focus lately, how I've seen them grow from just having some support and being able to bounce ideas off of each other. And, hey, if you, especially we brought on a full-time editor, Tony, in December. And I'm pretty picky when it comes to audio, but he hears things that I can't. Like, I'll be like, here, which of these mics do you think sounds better? And to me, they all sound exactly the same. And he'll be like, oh, man, this one is so much better. But like, if you have to use that one, that's fine. You know,
right.
It's just great to have that kind of talent, and he can help podcasters to improve their sound and stuff like that. I think we've made some huge leaps just bringing him on board. So all of that's been possible because of people that are supporting Redeemer Radio. And so if you would like to do that, please send us a text, 260-436-9598. And I don't know if we've given away the big hustle yet. Cindy's looking.
The confusing thing is people are guessing the tri-bond.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Do they need to say that they want the book?
Well, the book is with a donation. So, yeah, anybody that donates $20 or more is going to get 2 books. We've got, if we still have a big hustle left, the Jim Wahlberg story. And,
we do. So
and St. Joseph.
Yeah, and we're still waiting on telling my dad's joke. So somebody's got to text in a donation.
First donation will unlock the first joke.
And we did hear from a listener who's listening through their app in their kitchen. His name's Eric, and he says hi to Mary.
Oh.
Thanks, Eric. Good morning. And good morning to Aiden, too, because I bet he's listening.
Get ready for school, Aiden.
Get ready for school. Make sure you brush your teeth.
Pat Padley is joining us here in the studio. Mom. Got the live stream going, Pat?
It's going.
It's all running?
Yeah.
Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
If you look up Redeemer Radio, we're live streaming on there. I've got a game that we're going to play later this morning, but it is a St. Patrick's Day themed. If people didn't know, happy St. Patrick's Day. Today's
Thank you.
Happy Feast Day, Pat. The only one not wearing green in the studio.
It was an active choice.
Is this an act of rebellion?
No.
Okay.
No. I just have limited wardrobe choices in my suitcase. So, yeah.
It was a logistical decision.
Because I don't, yeah.
Pat traveled here to be with us.
That's correct.
This week.
Pat is our new chief marketing officer, and I don't think. Okay, when we hired Pat, we were super excited. First of all,
and it's gone downhill.
I say we were.
No. I think the person that we were looking for, we had an idea of what that was going to be, and Pat turned out to be even just an application and talking to him before we hired him, more than we had expected, and actually much more what we needed than we had planned for. Mm-hmm. I think we realized, this is going to help us do this and this and this, which is actually more important than what we had kind of put on the paper. And it's kind of just shows how God works.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, that like we had in our mind, like, this is where we're going, and God's like, hey, how about you try this direction? And this is actually more what I had planned. And like, okay, I agree. That makes a lot of sense. So we were excited to bring Pat on board, but I think, and Miriam, correct me if I'm wrong here, or join me if I'm right, our expectations have been far exceeded.
Oh, absolutely.
That just in the past, 2 months, less than, that you've been on board, Pat?
Yeah, about 2 months. I
think we have made such progress in some of our future plans that I'm just really excited about where things are going.
Yes, Pat is our chief marketing officer, but I think he brings to the table much more than marketing expertise. Like, as far as our organizational culture and how we can communicate better, like literally with Slack and all of these other new things that we're doing to...
Are you putting in a donation? I'm sorry to interrupt you. No, I have one before you from Facebook.
Oh yes.
Hey.
From
Facebook
Trisha Anderson wants to give, and she said that she didn't get her shirt last year.
Trisha.
Oh. Are you kidding me?
Todd Anderson.
Oh. What did she text in?
Trisha and Todd are related?
Trisha, come on.
I thought I had... Trisha is so dedicated to making sure that her support reached Redeemer Radio.
She said she'd even pay for the shipping. No.
Oh,
I say
Trisha.
we give her 3 shirts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I said we will send you 3
you know
funny.
what? On the marketing guy, you can promote us. I'll give you. Oh, you can even have one of those bumper stickers.
Yeah.
Like
bumper stickers.
Yeah.
Magnets.
Is that what it is? Is it
we
magnet?
got both. We have both.
Give her both.
We have clothes and stickers.
Yeah.
We'll just get a bag together.
You get a merch kit.
There we go.
To use the marketing term, the merch kit. So.
Yes.
All right, so now we are out of Big Hustle books, and we're on to the Wordless Weaver. So this is this is an OSV book, and it's from in this relatable, heartwarming story for children. The Wordless Weaver presents the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus through the eyes of a child. Filled with beautiful original artwork, this picture book shares the good news of Easter in a way that children will love. This is perfect timing. Like, this is the book you want right away, because it's going to be perfect for the end of Lent and Easter, it sounds like.
Okay.
For anyone with kids.
I'm on information overload. Okay, is there...
Sorry, you said... Sydney's getting stressed out over here.
Is there a prize for Tribond?
Yes, I haven't figured out how to get it to you yet.
I mean, if you email it or go to the text line.
No, I do have a prize.
So a bunch of people need to get the prize yet. They've been waiting for...
I mean, come on. The Tribond is so easy today. Are you kidding me right now?
I know. You just made a lot of work
the whole
for
point
me.
was to get your phones out. So while you're waiting for the prize, just go ahead and shoot another $. Starts with $, and then you're probably going to want to do 2 and then 0, maybe some more numbers. I don't know. It's up to you. But if you do that, then you can get a book.
Add a couple zeros.
And and even more.
Here, Cindy, if I
2
send
books.
that picture over to you as a text, then are you able to copy and paste that to people?
Probably.
See if you can muster that up. So this is here. Let me.
Have we said the phone number recently?
No, 260-436-9598. That's 260-436-9598.
So Andrea,
Good call.
I just sent you the prize. Is this
Yes.
does this meet your expectations of tackiness?
Okay, you didn't send me the prize, but you
No,
did
I
send me
sent-
someone's
I
name.
sent something.
A little
how do I
behind
do
the
this? Here we
scenes peek at the morning show extravaganza.
We better be
Okay.
way more efficient once Tipman Hour
Okay.
gets here,
Yes.
because
Okay.
it's gonna get real.
I'm
There we go.
okay. Here we go.
I think we interrupted our complimenting
Perfectly
Pat.
bad.
Thank
Perfectly
you,
bad.
thank you, by the way, for all the kind words about me. I hope I live up to your
Roberta Davis,
your
is this?
expectations.
This is
You
our first
are.
children's book giveaway. I think we've got 2 of these.
Yeah.
So one more of the Wordless Weaver. This is perfect for kids. Actually, I should probably donate right now, but I'll let somebody else get the chance.
If somebody donates right now, they're probably going to hear their name on the air because we're trying to figure out what gift they get and
Yeah.
how to get the gift to them.
And not only are you going to get 2 books if you donate $20 or more, The Wordless Weaver and The Befriending St. Joseph, but if you do $150 more, you get both books and double shirt, because this hour is
Ooh.
double shirt.
This book does look really good.
Doesn't it?
Maybe Kyle and I are going to race each other
I
for
know.
the last one.
Yeah. And if you get today's Tribond right, we've got a prize. Do you approve of is this
I said perfectly bad.
perfectly bad? It's I would say St. Patrick's Day themed, but really it's like the secular St. Patrick's Day themed.
Yeah, right.
You get that prize if you get today's Tribond. What was the Tribond here? Let me go back. Pirates, Snakes, Bishop. Pirates, Snakes, Bishop. If you know the answer, text 260-436-9598. What do those 3 things have in common? Pirates, Snakes, Bishop. Get it right. You win a prize. It's a little themed. I sent it to you too, Miriam. Did you? Oh,
I don't think I got it.
She's not checking her text.
Oh, here. Got
Yeah.
it.
It's a seasonal joke.
Nice. Very nice.
very. It gets a very nice. All right. Let's save our game for a little bit later.
Okay,
I
I'm not
think it's
gonna
gonna be a lot of
gonna
fun.
steal this book from anyone. I really want other people to get it, but I am gonna buy it right now.
Okay.
That's how good this book looks.
I might too.
It's really looks good.
The Wordless Weaver. And it's an illustrated children's book
Yeah, we've got a couple people.
about the passion, death, and resurrection of
Rebecca Strong says $20. I want that book.
Yes,
It's gone. It's gone. We don't have any
it's
more.
yours.
Okay.
But we do have the next set is our children's books too.
Yeah. Okay, I've got so many tabs open here.
Yeah. So the next one is this one complete set
theology.
of teeny tiny theology, by someone you probably have heard on Redeemer Radio before, Michael Heimann.
Oh yeah.
He wrote these they're like little board books about Christology, which is like who Jesus is, what it means to be Christ. There's one about the Trinity, one about sacred scripture, and one about salvation history.
So you get all four.
All four. This is a $40 value.
And you'll get the Befriending St. Joseph. And then that's our last OSV book.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your last chance to get
so
two
if
books
you
for
want the
$20
$40 value board books about
This is,
church teaching, written and like great illustrations.
we didn't do this right.
We're
We're giving away like $55 worth of books for $20.
Yeah,
This
exactly. $20
This wasn't fair.
right now. $20. Just send it in.
Well,
If you feel guilty, maybe just like bump that up.
I
a
mean,
little bit.
this is working, y'all. I would go buy
Right?
I would go buy a book and just like keep giving it away.
I know.
There's a couple people. Andrew Orman though, he's given $175.
Oh.
So yeah, he definitely gets
Thanks,
that
Andrew.
book.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's like lighting up. We've got a bunch of people. There's a couple other people who
So let's say
said
what
they would
Andrew
donate
gets.
a bunch.
So just to give people some perspective.
So yeah, and now we're out of OSV books, but he's going to get the teeny tiny book bundle, which is 4 board books. He's going to get the Befriending St. Joseph from Ave Maria Press. So thank you to Ave Maria Press and OSV for donating books. And he'll get double shirts. So he'll get this year's shirt, Share the Good, and then one of our past Sharathon shirts as well.
And you too
all for one donation.
You still can get. We still have a couple of copies left of the Befriending St. Joseph from Ave Maria Press.
I think so.
It's been hard to keep up.
Yeah,
I know.
A lot of tabs here.
But for sure, if you give $150 anytime the rest of this hour, or, only the rest of this hour. If you give $150, you can get 2 shirts. If you give $150 any other time, you're only getting 1. It's a no-brainer. If you're planning on giving $150, or if you were planning on giving $100, but maybe I've convinced you that it's worth it because this shirt is amazing. I've worn it 3 days this week, not just because of Sharathon. Maybe bump up that donation to get the shirt. And if you do it now, you can have 2. This is a no-brainer.
Well, we have a couple other people. From the text line, hi Kyle, it's Miss Call.
Oh, Miss Call.
She wants to donate $20.
Oh, thank you, Miss Call.
But I'm sorry, Miss Call, you got in later than the other person who got the other book.
But we do
still have Befriending St. Joseph.
So we have Befriending
St.
Joseph. So we'll give you that book.
Great. I'm gonna put her in here. Miss Call. Okay. Hey, one thing that you mentioned, Pat, was like bumper stickers and magnets. If anybody wants a bumper sticker or a magnet for their car that says Redeemer Radio and the local radio station, we have them both for 106.3 and 95.7. The best thing to do is to stop by the studio today or tomorrow because, first of all, at South Bend Studio, there's not always somebody in there, but there is definitely
during
today
Sharathon.
and tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's going to be somebody there. Stop by. There's probably a bunch of other things to give away, too. So, we've got there's a ton of candy out there, which is a little tempting for me during Lent. But also, yeah, we've got all kinds of giveaways. Just stop by the studio. If you want to drop off a donation, great. If you just want a bumper sticker, that's great, too. That's something, Share the Good is, yeah.
Since we ran out of books.
Okay.
Why don't we just find something else to give away?
Okay.
So we ran out of our OSV books, but if you give $20 right now, you can get one of these amazing Spoke Street Media water bottles.
And you're showing that off for the live streaming.
It's metal. It's insulated. My water is ice cold right now. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. So you can get it for free. It's definitely a $20 water bottle.
We're probably out of books now, but we'll switch it up.
It's not too late for you. You can still get something wonderful.
So
By the way, the number that you're going to type in $20 or more. I'm not here to gatekeep your amount of money. 20 or more is 260-436-9598.
And you know what? Today at 10 a.m. is the Tippmann hour. So if they put a little note on their donation, can it be applied towards the Tippmann hour?
Sure can. And so your $20 becomes $40.
See? And plus you get all the stuff.
Yeah. Your $150 for a double shirt and a water bottle becomes $300. So it's magic.
It is magic.
For St. Patrick's Day.
Magic in the morning.
It's an extravaganza.
It's an extravaganza. Yeah. So you can just text us. You don't have to get out your credit card and figure it out now. We'll take care of that later. Just text how much you'd like to donate. 260-436-9598. And if you're like, oh, $150, that's a little, that puts a little pinch in things. You could do it as a monthly thing. Say you want to just do $15 a month. That's more than enough to get 2 T-shirts and a water bottle. And it supports Redeemer Radio. You know, it's not, the stuff is an extra bonus. And actually, the stuff also helps us. So yes, you get free stuff, but also you're going to be promoting Redeemer Radio when you go around. So when somebody's like, oh, where'd you get that shirt that says share the good? I like that. Well, you can say, oh, Redeemer Radio.
It really works too.
Yeah.
So we go to the zoo like 3 days a week or more in the summer. A little bit less last summer because I was extremely pregnant and it was hot, but we still went because it's something to do. It gets us out of the house, whatever. And I would walk around with sometimes this water bottle, but a lot of times our old Kyle Heimann show mugs, travel mugs that say leave room for the Holy Spirit on them. And so many people would ask me about that mug when I was walking around with it at the mall. So it really works. Walking around with your Share the Good t-shirt, you're probably going to get a lot of smiles, maybe questions. It's perfect.
Right.
I mean, this water bottle is excellent. It is insulated.
It is.
Seriously.
Which
it's like a real
this is
like
legit
luxury water bottle.
Which hasn't come in handy for me lately, but last summer I had these like go to the baseball game. The outside of it would be warm.
Yeah.
To the touch because it's like 95 degrees outside, and the outside is warm, but then the water inside is still cold.
I can leave my water bottle in the car in the summer.
Yeah.
And my water is not like hot. Like my kids have water bottles that we keep in the car in the summer too, but their water gets hot.
And you're in a dark alley. It's a little dangerous. This thing is a weapon. It's a metal water bottle. This is defend yourself.
So $20 or more, 260-436-9598.
That's right. We're going to be playing a St. Patrick's Day themed game here in a little bit. If you want to play our Tri-Bond, which is another game, 3 things that have one thing in common, just send in your answer. Pirates, snakes, bishop. What do these 3 things have in common? Pirates, snakes, bishop. Maybe it's a little easy, but if you get it right, we have a prize. Have we been able to send out the prize, Cindy?
I think so.
Yeah, she's been.
Can say whether they get it.
Okay. Let us know if you got the Tri-Bond right and Cindy sent you the prize. Let us know. Hey, yeah, I like it. It's let us know what you think of it. That will let us know that you got it, and you can be like, yeah, this is hilarious. This is stupid. This is the worst St. Patrick's themed joke I've ever seen in my life. Let us know. And then we'll know that it's working. It's doing its job. 260-436-9598. That is not only our text line, it's also our phone number. Just save it in your contacts so that way whenever you've got like, hey, I love this show. Keep up the good work. You can just text us a message. You can leave us a voicemail. Or if you're like, hey, I've got a question for the Doctor show or for Bishop show, you can call and leave a message or text in a question. And we'll get that to the right people so those questions get answered. One of the things that I did want to talk about this morning before we play our St. Patrick's game, maybe we do that in a few minutes. This is a free-for-all. Anybody who wants to answer, what are you most excited about what is either currently happening or what we have in the works?
I have right away.
Pat Bradley, Chief Marketing Officer.
Bradley Kuhlman is going to be a day sponsor.
Yeah,
that's what I'm most excited about.
We didn't even mention the day sponsors. $400 or more is a day sponsor.
Amazing!
Yeah.
Wow,
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Brad.
you.
Thanks so much.
Double shirt day.
Yeah, and yeah, he said, I don't need any more books right now, but give me the shirts.
We'll hook you up.
All
Yeah.
right.
Like a tow truck. You didn't answer the question though. thank you for.
No, I just.
That's
I'm
what he was most excited about.
That's what I'm,
Excited about the
I did
donation.
answer the
I
question.
thought that was obvious.
That is good. That is good. And don't forget, you can apply your donation to whatever hour you want to do. So you want to support your parish, or you want to put it towards the Tippmann hour. We'll double the money. We are not hoarding these donations for this hour. We are sharing them with other hours. So let us know where you want that to go. Miriam, most excited about now or future?
Spoke Street Podcasting Network, and I enjoy working with the content creators and helping them kind of grow their podcast. And I'm also enjoying seeing our listeners coming along. Like one thing I'm noticing about this Sharathon specifically is the volunteer hosts that we've had and the guests that we've had in studio. They are able to articulate very well our Spoke Street mission and kind of a sense of where we're going. So to me, that means that we have a good following of our listeners coming along with us for this journey, which is so important.
Anytime there's change, I think there's a hesitation of like, this isn't what I'm used to. What happened to this thing that I liked? And I've noticed with that hesitation, the people that have stuck around, they're like, oh, this is great.
Exactly.
I like this.
Give it a chance. Yeah.
In fact, we had a guy right whenever we started making some changes, he was like, I was really upset about this and I stopped listening. And then he's like, then I listened and I realized, oh, this is way better than what I was used to.
Yeah.
And he just like pumped about it. So yeah. One thing I want to maybe tease, you mentioned the podcast. We have 2 people that we're working with that have reached out to us wanting help launching their podcast. And I'm really excited about both of them. It's not public yet what they're doing. One of them, though, is doing a study. I'm trying to think how I can word this to not give away too much. A study about women and the church, and the information from the study I think is going to be fascinating and hopefully do some good things in the church. And so they're releasing the content from the study as well as launching a podcast to talk about it. And this isn't just... It's not to attack the church. It's not to attack any people, but just looking at a particular situation in the church, which I think will shed some light and be a great thing. The other one is an interesting concept. So it's looking at some issues that we might have in evangelization, in our churches, in our schools, or whatever, but not just like complaining about an issue, and here's an idea of how we could fix it. And talking with experts in different fields. And both of these podcasts are going to be launching in the next month, I think. And I'm really excited about those. So make sure you're following us on social media. I'm sure Pat will be posting the Spoke Street Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram once those launch. Or make sure you subscribe to our mailing list. If you go to spokestreet.com, there's a little like join button that you can join the mailing list. And so once those come out, we'll be excited. And I think I added like 15 shows in the past month.
Yeah, if you haven't been to spokestreet.com lately, check it out. You'll see all of the podcast creators that we've partnered with, and you'll recognize some as locally produced shows, excuse me, like Truth and Charity and Dr. and Building Through Him and Church Life Today. So yeah, check it out, spokestreet.com.
But some of them, Spoke Street has been able to partner with long-standing, extremely popular podcasts from like big names that you probably have heard before, like Leah Darrow, her podcast. She was like right on board right away. She's like, yes, this sounds amazing. I definitely want to be a part of that. Excuse me, Abiding Together, which is like one of the most popular Catholic podcasts too, with Sister Miriam James Heidland and Heather and Michelle with her. They're such a great podcast. Father John Ricardo, who I mentioned on Tuesday, is a long-time favorite of basically everyone who's ever listened to Catholic radio in the United States. And he's not on Catholic radio really anymore, unless it's syndicated, unless it's old stuff from years and years ago. But he has this podcast that he is releasing every single week, new content from Father John Ricardo that basically is only on Redeemer Radio at this point.
Hey, send in your donation, 260-436-9598. We're doing double shirts. Anybody that donates $150 or more is going to get 2 shirts, not only this year's shirt, but one of the past shirts. This year's shirt says Share the Good. It's a really fun, cool shirt. Also, you're going to get a water bottle, only if you donate in the next 20 minutes. A metal water bottle that says Spoke Street Media on it. So all three of those things, for any donation, $150 or more. Anything that's $20 or more will get the water bottle. Anything $400 or more is going to get a day sponsor and double shirt and a water bottle. And you can apply it to whatever hour you want.
Basically, donate, and we're going to send you a bunch of cool stuff.
Yes.
Hey, I want to make sure that we
and you're supporting an amazing cause.
Right.
You know, I think we were just talking about all these podcasts and, you know, developing content partnerships, us developing our own podcast, us creating, you know, we're looking into YouTube and video and all that kind of stuff. That stuff costs money.
Yeah.
And I know, as the marketing guy, I would just say, I know everybody likes the normal programming we have, so if you want to just shut us up, you know, like the sooner we get, the sooner we reach our $300,000 goal for the week, the sooner we can just like pop back on Podcast Block, pop back on EWTN, like, you know, all the good stuff that you love.
I mean, maybe I'm speaking out of turn here, but I promise if we raised over $300,000 by the end of this day, I will make a podcast block for tomorrow.
Yeah, no, we'll
will
just,
not have to
we'll just
listen to me
flip the
do
switch
this.
and turn the normal radio
I will
back
go right
on.
back to making the podcast block.
Hey, you guys ready to play a game?
Yeah.
Pat, can you give us our theme song music? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the game. A game that we're calling Patrick Was His Name-O.
Oh, I should have done more like Irish music. I didn't think about that. And,
right.
And now everyone
that
just
racist?
turned off their radio.
Never mind.
All right. I am going to give you a bunch of questions. I'm not going to explain the rules. First question. I'm giving clues. You tell me as soon as you figure out who or what this is.
We need like a bell. Or
Born. Yeah. Cindy's going to get it.
Cindy
Great.
has recently had to hide it from my children running around, so that's
with
why
the
she has to go
with
get
the morning
bell.
with the morning show. We used to have all kinds of sound effects and stuff, but we're out of the loop here. All right. Born in 385. Was captured by pirates. Just answer.
St. Patrick.
You're all on a team. This
I
isn't.
mean, come on.
This, yeah,
this is.
I
That's
was
just
like, wait, what?
Yeah,
That's too easy.
Wow,
I
come
thought
on.
you were
I hope
taken
they
as
get
a
harder.
slave for 6 years before
thought you were
escaping.
tricking us.
Returned Bishop St. Patrick. Okay, that was the easy one. Just get the ball rolling. The head coach of the Georgetown University men's basketball team was
Patrick Ewing.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, these are all going to be Patrick's.
Yeah.
Patrick. The game is called
Patrick
Was
Was
His
His
Name-O.
Name-O.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
I
right.
get it. Sorry, it's a little early. A little early for me, apparently.
From the Pacific Ocean, his siblings are Sam and Squidina.
The starfish, Patrick.
That's right. Patrick Star from SpongeBob.
There you go.
Very good. His friend lives in a pineapple.
Wow, I'm glad we are a
Yes,
team.
Squidina.
I
Wow.
would be
We really
losing
got all the
hardcore.
bases covered
That's right.
here.
That's right. All right. British TV and movie star. Most popular from his work on Star Trek.
Oh, Patrick Stewart.
Sir
I was like-
Patrick Stewart.
I was like, I can
Correct.
see his face.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can
And his
hear
very
his
bald
voice.
head.
Yeah, I can see
And
the
all the
reflection.
memes. All right. Famous actor and less famous as a magician.
Oh.
Doogie Howser, MD.
Patrick.
Oh, he's on. He
Patrick.
3 names.
Can we Google this stuff?
No.
Ah,
Patrick is the middle name.
no, Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, there we
go. Thank you. That
Oh.
helps. That helps. I
That's
was
going
like,
to drive me nuts.
All right.
He's also
This-
Dr. Horrible from
this-
Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
And we were just
And-
watching the unfortunate events.
Yes.
All right. Deacon in the Fort Wayne South Bend Diocese. At St. Vincent in Fort Wayne. Part of Quality Dining.
Oh.
Jim Fitzpatrick.
Deacon Jim
I
Fitzpatrick.
was like, Patrick, what?
by the
that
way,
was
Deacon,
the
if you
hidden
haven't
one.
given, you can call 260-436-9598 or text us.
That's right. We are doing double shirts
Yes.
this morning.
Yes, double shirts for $150 or more. We
Uh-huh.
have these amazing water bottles to give away. If you give $20 or more, 260-436-9598.
That's right. It's a bonus hour, so you're getting extra. So you can still support your hour. It's like, you could wait and donate during your parish hour or donate during the Tippmann hour when it happens. But you could do it now and get that benefit, as well as if it's $150 more, you get the T-shirt, a second T-shirt. If it's $20 or more, you get the
Why wait? Why wait to feel
wait?
good for the rest of your day? Don't you want to get your good deed?
And
Start
it's
it off
simple.
now.
All you have to do is text a number, like how much you'd like to donate,
And then
to
we'll-
260-436-9598, and we'll follow up
We'll
later.
take care of the rest.
Yeah, you're busy. You're on your way dropping off the kids at school. As soon as you get there, don't do it while you're texting. Hand the phone to your kid. Say, hey, text a bunch of digits to and that kid's gonna be
Whatever
like
digits come
$5,000. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, and I want to thank Todd Anderson, Chuck Scherherk, I think is how you say his name, Donald Davis. Yeah. Roberta Davis. Oh, I see. It came up. It's her husband. All of them texted the text line 260-436-9598. They texted a number, and we're helping them donate and make a difference.
That's
Thanks,
right.
all. Thank you. We love you.
All right, ready for more
Yeah,
Patrick
let's
with
do
his
it.
name?
I'm ready.
All right, pastor of St. Peter's, Fort Wayne.
Oh, Father
Patrick.
Patrick.
Father Patrick. There you go. Done.
The answer.
Hey.
Hake. Oh, I was like, I'm totally blanking.
All right,
Again, totally see his face.
This one might be tricky. Female Christian musician. Popularity started in 1978. Wikipedia said to present, but I don't know that.
That might be
Wait, what?
generous.
First name is like the texture of the beach.
Sandy.
Uh-huh.
Patrick.
Sandy Patrick.
Sandy Patty.
Sandy Patty.
You guys don't know Sandy Patty?
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
There is a Sandy Patty.
Patrick's not their name though.
That's close. This is something that the baker's man does.
Pat a cake.
Patty cake.
I see what we're doing now.
As fast as he can. Then he rolls it up and bakes it. All right. Ligonier, Arcola, Fort Wayne, South Bend, Walkerton.
St. Patrick Parish is.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow, I didn't know we had that many. Oh my gosh.
5 St. Patrick's Catholic churches
Wow.
in the diocese.
I forgot. There are 5 St. Joe's, I think, too, and then that's the most.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Used to do magic shows and recently moved his family to Canada for a couple years.
Pat Padley.
Pat Padley, our chief marketing officer. That's
Used
right.
to do magic shows like 15, 18 years ago.
Well, Kyle also used to do
Yeah,
magic.
I know.
Are you
like
guys going to
18
do a
years
show?
ago.
Sometime.
We've got a routine
Hey,
tomorrow
you know what?
morning.
I would say if we got the $300,000 today, the morning show all morning would just be magic.
1
Yes.
hour of
1 hour. We'll
magic
just
trick.
like do it in front of the camera. But,
Andrea
yeah.
will narrate for the
Yes,
for the
yes.
listeners.
Hey, a couple more people to thank. David Steffen. He wants to donate to the St.
Oh,
John's
Dave.
Hour. Thank you so much.
He's right there on the other side of the window.
And then Sandy Kramer.
Thanks, Sandy. These are all our old-fashioned Tribon players. Thanks for your loyalty after all this time.
Yeah, Andrew Orman. I think we did say him.
Cool. Oh,
Wow.
Carolyn has donated
Carolyn.
every day this week.
What was her
You
name?
guys are the best.
David did
That's-
get the Tribon.
That's why I
correct
wake
as
up
well.
early. Right here.
You guys are the best. Seriously.
Hey,
Wow.
We've got these Spoke Street Media water bottles for anybody that donates $20 or more in the next 12 minutes. Anybody that donates $150 or more is going to get the water bottle and the T-shirt that we're giving away. Share the good. And a second T-shirt. It's double shirt morning. So you get one of our past Sharathon shirts. And anybody that donates $400 or more is going to get a water bottle, 2 shirts, and can be a day sponsor. Anybody that donates $2,000 or more is my best friend. Anybody who donates $40,000 or more will get a show named after you. Like we're gonna work with you. And actually,
You
along
can
those
you can
lines,
name the show.
Okay,
If you want to name it after you, fine. If
we've
not,
got about 10 minutes here.
Yeah.
There may be somebody listening. Here's the thing. We survive off of relatively small donations. And you might think like, oh, my $20 doesn't make a difference. I would love to chat with Mike, our finance guy, and find out what percentage of our income is from people making very small donations. That's important. if you can do $5 a month, $10 a month, a one-time $20 donation.
Yeah, everybody.
It's
helps.
huge. It's huge. Like it's because it's like voting, right? You think, oh, my vote doesn't matter. Well, okay, 1,000 people vote matter in a small town. Miscalled children's book. Yes. I don't know.
Yes.
Actually. Where was I at? So your small donation is important. Like we need those. But there may be somebody listening right now that has been very blessed, and maybe they've got a good job, maybe you've invested well, received an inheritance, whatever. Like you have some finances, and you're wondering, what should I do with this nice blessing that God has given me? I want to be a good steward of it. I want it to go to something that's going to help a lot of people. I want it to do good in this world. I would love to sit down with you for a 15-minute, a 30-minute conversation about some things that we would like to do if we had the finances to do that. So we've got a couple ideas for different shows. One to help marriages. One that's gonna like be more attractive to people that are kind of struggling with their faith.
Oh,
We're getting a phone
hey.
call. Somebody's calling right now saying like, yes, I've got $50,000. Let's talk about what we can do about it.
Our volunteers will get it.
But seriously, if you would like to hear, like, no commitment, but you just want to hear a pitch of what your money could do, like we have several different ideas, some staff members that could really kind of, if we had the right talent, which we have done some huge things with Pat and other people, but we have some other positions that if we were able to fill them, it would enable us to do some really cool things. So if you would like to talk about that, just send us a text. Say, yeah, Kyle, reach out to me. Cindy, the CEO, I would love to have a meeting with you. Just text 260-436-9598. We really do have some big dreams, some big visions, and would love to share that with you.
I'd like to talk about that. Can you and I grab coffee later?
Yes.
I don't have the money, but yeah.
Just for the chat.
But I'm
No,
inspired. I'm really on fire.
No, and I think we'll talk maybe more about this tomorrow. But I don't know if everyone realizes the impact beyond just Indiana that Redeemer and Spoke Street make. So
Right.
as a guy from Kansas City, I even lived up in Vancouver, Canada for a while. The name Spoke Street Media is starting to make waves in the broader Catholic Church because of the reach that it's getting beyond just Indiana. And so I think not only if you give to support the amazing mission here in this diocese and spread the gospel there, but I think that gift is reaching beyond just this one area. And I think that's really important to know.
And it goes both ways. So we're able to influence and impact people all over the world, but also we're able to use content from all over the world and impact this diocese.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like there's kind of this mutually beneficial thing that both are feeding each other, and it helps. It's like the rising tide raises all ships.
Right.
Like we're really building up this kind of interconnected network that's benefiting everybody. So yeah, 260-436-9598. You can text in any donation at all. $20 or more is going to get the metal insulated water bottle, Spoke Street Media. $150 or more is going to get a double T-shirt. And not a T-shirt that's like, so remember those, like you could buy the T-shirt and it had another T-shirt like collar underneath it to make it
Yeah.
look like you were wearing T-shirts? That's not what
really.
this is.
No.
Maybe next Sharathon we'll get those made up.
Everybody is so ready to go this
Man,
morning.
yeah.
We've been a little bit
The
slow.
text stream is going crazy. Someone texted in a question
Okay.
for the Patrick game.
Oh.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. Patrick was his name-o. We're
Patrick
playing
was
it.
his
Yeah.
name-o.
I've got two more still, too.
Currently in Poland right now.
Oh, I know.
Father Patrick,
with
Mary
the-
Briscoe.
There we go. All right. I didn't know. The easy one was going to be editor-in-chief of Aletea.
Yeah.
Who is one of our podcasts.
Host
right?
of
Yeah.
the Daily Refill,
Right.
or co-host of the Daily Refill
Thank
with
you.
Aletea.
Thank you, Thomas Kiefer, for texting in. And
Nice.
and,
That was a
yeah,
good
He,
one.
he is a local. Speaking of,
Right.
both the local
Yeah.
and farther reach, he is from this diocese, but is it like a big international person now?
I mean, I don't know for sure if we would have been able to get Aletea on board had we not had that connection. But it's just another one of those examples
Yeah.
of how blessed we are in this diocese that there are all these connections. Like some of the shows that we have. I mean, Doctor, for example, right? This is carried on EWTN. It's this hugely popular show.
Yeah.
Came from this diocese. It's something that we helped create with Dr. McGovern, Dr. Mullally, Dr. Stroud. And it's just another example of the resources that we have in this diocese, the support that we have in this diocese that's helped us to do great things in the diocese and beyond.
So if you go to the doctor and you want to give, if you have a doctor, and that's a common theme, you should text 260-436-9598.
Who's ever gone to the doctor?
If you've ever gone to the doctor. Yeah.
Yeah. If you are listening right now,
If you're in the doctor's
Call
office, if you're a doctor,
if you're a doctor, sure.
call
you
in
work in a doctor's
and
office.
do that text message, text Kyle and have that meeting.
If you've ever played a doctor on TV. Hey,
If you've ever played
Neil
a doctor
Patrick
on
Harris?
TV, we really want to talk to you.
Yeah. We have time for 2 more questions
Oh, yeah,
for
we can do
Patrick.
this.
Was his name-o?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These are I've kind of got off a little track here a little bit, but if you want to compliment yourself, another way to say it would
Pat
be
on the
like,
back.
Pat on the back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
See,
toot
now
your
that I
own
know that
horn.
you've expanded it beyond
Yeah.
just Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick was his name-o was a little bit of a stretch, but all right, last one. When you have it memorized.
Down pat.
Oh,
yes. Wow.
quick.
That
That
was
was
good.
All right. If you would like a digital copy of this, maybe this would be like something you want to play with your family later today.
I've
Or
got
you
one.
going to work and you want to play Patrick was his name-o.
This may be hard, but that's good.
Okay.
Who said, "Give me liberty or give me death"?
Oh,
He was an attorney, a
Paul Revere.
politician.
no.
Oh, no.
Do you know it, Cindy?
No, I just spaced.
Did
He
you
was
say
a founding father.
Patrick.
Yeah, you're
I Googled it.
What is it?
I cheated. It's Patrick Henry.
Patrick
Patrick
Henry.
If you had told
Henry.
me he's from
We don't get
Virginia,
a
I
ding
would
for
have known
that.
because all the Henrys are Virginia.
Man.
Ding.
No, she
No
looked
ding?
it up. She looked it
So
up. We don't get
what?
a ding
Doesn't
for that.
count.
No, that was cheating. We get All right,
The
hey,
disappointment in your
3
voice.
minutes, we are going to hand this over to the Real Sharathon. You can find the entire lineup for today at RedeemerRadio.com. You can click on Sharathon there. You can also, when you click on Sharathon, not only is the lineup there, all the Facebook links, the YouTube links are there. You can donate to a particular hour by clicking on that. Also, you can donate right now to your hour that's happening later today. Something that happened, maybe your parish yesterday didn't make their goal, and you're like, I've been meaning to call in. We'll still apply it to the goal if you want. You can donate, and you'll get extra bonuses, but only if you do it in the next 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
So text any donation amount that you'd like to make to 260-436-9598. I don't know what's going on over here. Like,
So-
Cindy has been overwhelmed with,
I know.
with
And
fielding all these texts and stuff.
Pat has
This is
been
exciting.
helping. That must mean there are so many.
Yeah, we've gotten calls. We've got $20 donation or more is going to get, again, this is only for what? The next 2 minutes. $20 or more is going to get a metal water bottle that says Spoke Street Media on it. They're awesome. It's worth $20 by itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got Share the Good t-shirts for $150 or more, and only in this hour will you get a second t-shirt from one of our past Sharathons. So double shirt and a water bottle for $150 or more. You can also do a monthly donation that adds up to $150 if that's easier for you. Do like $15 a month, that'll be more than enough.
Speaking of doubling your shirt, you can also double your donation.
Yeah.
If you mark your donation to go towards the Tipman hour.
Right.
Dollar for dollar.
Hey,
Which, thanks to the Tipmans for doubling that money.
Alan Gussinger
Uh-huh.
and the Gussinger family, hopefully I'm saying your name right, they are members of St. Vincent de Paul Parish and are fans of Deacon Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great.
They donated and they want to put their to the Tipman hour.
Oh,
With a company
yay.
match. You got a company match
They
too.
have a
That's
company
Yeah,
match?
it's amazing.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Oh, and that's the thing to look into. Does your company match donations? It's worth
Perfect.
asking. you
Love
know?
it.
Yeah.
Maybe they do. All right. Well,
Thank
we
you so
are out of
much.
time this morning. Thanks for joining us for our bonus extravaganza hour of fake Sharathon this morning. We'll be back tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen? Join us. It's going to be lots of fun. But check out, donate to Sharathon, and you can also just text 260-436-9598. Maybe you just want to say that you enjoyed this morning, or maybe you want to say, "Hey guys, can you stop, please? Just go over to the regular Sharathon. I enjoy that a lot better." All for it. Text us 260-436-9598. Thank you for joining us. This is our Spring Sharathon here on Redeemer Radio.
There we go.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're listening to Sharathon on Redeemer Radio, 106.3 FM WRDF, Columbia City, Fort Wayne, 95.7 FM WRDI, Napanee, Michiana, and streaming on the Redeemer Radio app. Stay tuned to your listener-supported local Catholic radio station.
We need your support to continue sharing the good news. Give securely online by going to redeemerradio.com and click Give Now, or call 260-436-9598.